A recent conversation I had where listening played a key role would be in my argumentation and debate class, where I had a debate with another person. So I was the active listener and the speaker. And the topic of the debate was meat is more beneficial than harmful, and I was the on the affirmative side. So, like being the speaker, I tried to persuade the audience, and I tried to make my arguments clear and as like obvious as possible. But as the listener, I engaged in active listening to understand my opponent's points, so I can make good rebuttals and ask questions that would help me throughout the speech. And I would say for the type of listening that was involved was primarily critical listening, because both my opponent and I were the entire time we were like assessing each other's arguments and trying to think of rebuttals like literally throughout the speech. It was pretty difficult. And I think some barriers to the effective listening would be well, for one, I remember people would be coming in and out of class, and just basically like noise distractions was difficult. And then also one thing was we weren't allowed to have like biases or any emotional attachment to the topic. But it's kind of hard not to. It's kind of hard to like deny having any like feelings for the topic. So that was one barrier that made it a little more difficult. And to enhance the interaction, I could have applied some like listening strategies, basically like being empathetic to what she was saying and understanding where she was coming from, and making my messages more clear and concise so it was easier for her to understand what I was saying, also to make my audience be persuaded basically by the evidence I had, and by using good resources like sources for like backing up my evidence. I think it would have made me more credible throughout the debate. And yeah.